You know, I gotta give my mom a lot of credit when I was growing up as a kid. Now, I've made a video about this. It was picture video. And I got the picture of it I was shown was from 1965. Now, the house we lived in, as you probably already know if you're my repeat viewer, had a hole in the wall adjacent to the ceiling. And that was for it to let warm air. The house was built in 1948. Did I say small and comfortable? It was a small and comfortable house. House was built in 1948, and my great-grandma lived and died in that room. That'd be my grandma's mom. And they had that rectangle hole cut in that wall adjacent to the ceiling to let heat travel through the house, because in those days they just had a kerosene heater. Well, that hole was there when we moved there in 1969. It's right over here off about 4 miles on Dallasburg Road, corner of Dallasburg and Goshen Murdoch. Anyway, when we moved there in 1969, that hole was still there. And my mom tried to convince my dad to cover that hole up. Now, he was always worried about us kids choking. In other words, between me and you, I'd say, but my dad was too lazy to walk in the bedroom and say, "You kids okay?" Anyway, if that hole had been covered up, I may have not been burnt out on TV. See, that TV was on the other side of that wall, their little living room, small living room. But there was a hole in the wall, and that TV was right there, next wall. And that TV was always in my ear. But Mom tried to get my dad to patch that hole up. And the reason why my dad didn't, my Uncle Lester and Aunt Bobby owned that house then. My grandma owned it, and they talked her out of it, and they bought it from her. And he one time he spoke up and told Mom, he says, "Well, Lester will just say something bad about my work, you know, and take the patch away or something. He'll find fault." But Mom tried to get that hole patched up. I really owe it to my mom. She tried. She knew probably as I'd get older about me. I'm against television. That's why. She knew it affected us as we got older, and she tried to get that hole patched up, and my dad refused to do it. You know, but I remember him saying, "Well, Lester will complain about it." My uncle, the owner. And the hole was never patched up. 10 years, from 1969 till 1979, till we moved up to Highland County, that hole was there. And so I have 10 years of a television in my ear from 11, we had to be in bed by 9, the TV was on till 11:20, 11:30, and it come on at 6 o'clock sharp to watch the Al Shaddai News, our local news here. So I never got my 8 hours sleep. But my mom tried. My mom really tried to get that hole patched up for our benefit. And she used to tell Dad that the kids are in bed. They're going to school. They got school tomorrow. The TV needs to be down a little bit. They turn it down, but it's still loud enough we could hear it. But my mom tried to fix the problem. Just never got fixed. The hole.